Reality radio done right. No nonsense, real and raw, just like you like it.
He's corrupt, he's inexperienced, and he lies.
Broadcasting from a broom closet in the Arizona Lotus Studios, it's Beef Vegan Presents.
Here we go! Yo, welcome back to the show. Beef Vegan Presents is the podcast broadcast live here on the Rock 102.1 Facebook page and, of course, youtube.com/beefvegan, or if you search Beef Vegan Presents, as we're getting people ready and set up for the show. Oh, and, of course, broadcasting live on Rock 102.1 KFMA. What do I got here? I'm looking at comments. I'm already getting things going. I'm going to be honest with you. Monday has been kicking my ass. You know, once we get more streamers in the mix, I guess I had a vivid dream last night. And it was one of those dreams that you wake up all pissed off about. Like, it's so real. And you're just like, ugh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had that.
Yeah, I had that. You had that too?
Yeah, I had a dream. You want to hear it?
Yeah. I want to hear your dream.
My husband smoked weed with my two best friends.
What?
I was really upset.
You got mad about that? What's wrong with that
I wanted
dream?
to vent to my friends about how mad I was at my husband, but they're all high and silly, and I couldn't talk to them.
That doesn't seem like a reason to be upset at all.
I can't control my dreams.
Well, still, you can't let your husband smoke weed with your two best friends. That seems like he's just bonding with your best
I
friends.
guess in the dream, no.
And your husband doesn't smoke weed.
No.
Yeah, see, you should let him.
Maybe that's what the dream is telling me.
Why are you such a weed Nazi?
I don't know. It just doesn't agree with me.
Oh, just because it doesn't agree with you, Mari.
So it can't agree with anybody else, okay?
Well, no, that's not cool. That's not cool. And I'll tell you why. Because they're showing studies that, weed can help prevent COVID. And you guys just dealt with the bout to COVID. And if you let him smoke weed, maybe you would be the only one that was positive.
If you wanted to, if it came when Mari was like, Mari, I want to smoke weed, I'd be like, fine.
Fine?
Fine.
Is your reaction? Fine. I guess I'll let you be your own man.
I'll let you out of your cage to smoke one blunt, and then you're back to the cage, Kenzo.
I'll tell you what. That's a deal breaker for me. You tell me I can't smoke weed, then I'm out.
My dream, I can't control my dream. I don't in the real world say, Kenzo, never smoke weed. Like, we just don't partake. It's just not a part of our thing.
I wish I had your dream. Your dream seems a lot less stressful.
Yeah.
I had a cheating dream. I had a dream,
Yikes.
a vivid dream that my girlfriend was cheating. So much so that I lost sleep over it. So I'm tired. And then I woke up and looked at her like, what are you doing? I was mad.
Yeah.
Still kind of mad.
Suck.
Yeah. And I know it's not true. Or do I? I don't know. Sometimes I listen to my dreams. You remember when I had that very vivid dream about getting fired from KFMA, right?
Right.
Yeah. And it was so vivid and so realistic that I woke up again furious and upset. And I felt like it was coming. And I told this dream to Shmonty, him being beautifully ignorantly blissed.
He's such a sweetie.
Yeah, I was like, oh, they'll never do that to us. And I'm like, I don't know, man. And in the dream, it was vivid. Like, our boss had a broken leg. And so
yeah, that's true.
Yeah. And so what my boss did was walking around after I told Shmonty about this dream with a limp, acting like he broke his leg or hurt his leg real bad.
A little boot too, or no?
He did sell it. I think he had something going on.
He had to wear a boot afterwards.
Yeah. I think he was wearing a boot.
So that came true.
Yeah. And so that freaked me out. And I was like, see, I told you. And they played it up for a couple days until they realized it was all a joke on me at my expense.
Oh, you're right. They did.
Yes.
It was real.
Yes. Then a month later, a month
I forgot
later,
about that other part. That's hilarious.
Yeah. A month later, then we get fired.
But
yeah. After I did this,
no, they literally played it off as if, to mess with you in your dream because you thought it was so real and it was going to happen. And it really happened. It
really did happen. And so I was like, I told you. And ever since, Shmonty calls me Beastradamus because, let's see, KFMA, you're going to get fired. Because that reminds me. I'm pulling this up real quick because along with that, so at the time, they thought it was a big joke. Our boss was like, oh, yeah, you're not going to get fired. And then cut to a month later, the decision was made by our then boss to let Shmonty and I go.
Right.
Now, nobody told us this, right? They were, and the day that they planned on firing us, it didn't make sense. I was still kind of mad about this nonsense because it was, first off, it was 1 week into a 2-week period. So they fired us 1 week into it. So our last check wasn't even a full check. And then it was the day that we were supposed to do a big concert event later on that night that I was going to be Bad Santa at. So then they basically, all the thing that we were promoting for a month, I didn't show up to. And then the very next week we were doing a toy drive, and then the toy drive flopped. So everything about it was like, dude, you couldn't wait till after next week. Not only would we have gotten a full check, but I wouldn't have been able to do the event we've been promoting, and we would have been able to do the toy drive and raise toys for unfortunate families. But no, they didn't think about this. This was a corporate thing, and it was one of the reasons why I didn't really enjoy our last boss. I wasn't a fan of him and his decision making. It didn't make sense. But anyways, with that though, we also like my boss or Mac knew that we were going to get fired, right? This was a fact. And then we had Barnes, Courtney. Is that his name?
Yeah.
Courtney Barnes. No, Barnes Courtney.
Barnes Courtney.
Yeah, Barnes Courtney at the station. And we were doing all this is KFMA videos. And so I came up with an idea because Barnes Courtney has a song like You're Gonna Get Higher or something like that.
Yes.
Refresh my memory, because again, I had a lack of sleep.
Oh no, I forget.
Yeah. And so we changed it to You're Gonna Get Fired. And we had Barnes Courtney sing this song to me in front of Mac. And Mac, this is a funny story. Mac knew that I was gonna get fired. And he kept coming up with excuses as to why Barnes shouldn't do the video. And Barnes is like, he's a team player. He's like, no, I got this. Yeah, my voice is bad because Barnes was calling out sick. He wasn't going to do his show later that night. And the reason why is because he was sick and his throat hurt. So he couldn't perform. So Mac tried to be like, well, he can't perform a song for this video because he's sick. And it would just be a bad look. And Barnes is like, no, you know what? I'll suck it up for you guys. I'll do this. It's a funny idea. I would love to do it. And so much to Mac's discretion, Barnes agreed to do the video. And here's the video that happened.
Sorry to pull you out of the studio like that, but we got to talk.
Oh, you notice how much fatter I am in this video too? No wonder they fired me. Fat
So
beef.
skinny now.
Yeah. Well,
Okay. But we warned you over and over and over again, and you just got to stop. I mean,
here's another thing to point out. His screensaver is a picture of me, Shmonty, and Kevin Smith, right?
Right.
So this guy loves us. But at the same time, he knew he was going to fire us. He could have changed his screensaver, right? Just adding insult to injury. All right, here's the video.
you have to wear pants in the studio. We're getting complaints, Beef.
It's hot, man. I didn't think it was that big of a deal.
I mean, I've talked to you multiple times over this. I'm not quite sure why I'm not getting through. Wait, I got an idea. Barnes?
You're gonna get fired. You're gonna get fired. No one likes you. You're gonna get fired.
Yeah, you know?
Where's
Can't be more clear than
I see your boss let go on a regular basis. It's really weird.
All right, so that was that,
Oh,
right?
Cutie.
Now, here's the funny story about this. I posted it on social media, and Mac's wife saw the video and then turned to him and said, "You're a dick. You are such an ass. The fact that you would even be in this video knowing that they're going to get fired." And he's like, I tried not to. And his wife was mad at him for like a good couple months because of that. But the moral of my story is that my psychic dream came true. And I hope this is not the case this time, but I have had psychic dreams before. And, that's not a good feeling. So I've been off today. Yeah, is the moral of my story.
Right.
Yeah. And I think you might have had a psychic dream as well, because I'm inviting your husband out to smoke weed with me later on. And it's going to be good. Good morning, Paige. Good morning, Laura. What's that, Sosa? I don't know what that is. That's spam. Anthony, get those comments coming in here as we're hanging out. We're going to be doing a round of Maury's Dirty DMs, and we're live on the podcast broadcast. And I have a good idea. I was talking to my friend Chef Gary. We've had Chef Gary on before. He might be watching the podcast broadcast. And so, we've been sending Austin out on the street
Oh yeah.
And everything that's like a good idea gets kind of, straddled back. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to do Who Wants to Be a Dollar Heir here in the near future. I have to go through lawyers now and all this nonsense. But I did come up with an idea because the stream when we sent Austin out has been so good. It's so clean. And I'm like, I have all these chef friends, and sometimes I like to see people cooking, like food porn, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what if I sent Austin to like Chef Gary's kitchen, and he has like a new treat that he could whip up for us in the kitchen, show us what he's making. Yeah. So, I think we're going to do that maybe this week. Well, I'll send Austin down to the kitchen. He'll be in the kitchen. We'll have Gary make up some treats, showcase what he's working with, and get all hungry together. And maybe even he'll hook up our streamers with some kind of discount or something. I don't know. I might have got in trouble just for saying that. Let's say Suzuki said this story about being fired related to what happened with the Frank show. Absolutely nothing. There was no psychic dream. I've had nightmares working on that show, but for different reasons. And I just got the opportunity to host my own show. So here we are. And that's all I can say about that legally. All right. So we're all just wishing each other the best. I got my own show. I got my friend Mari with me, and they got their own show. And, if you want to hear about COVID outrage all day long, you know where to tune in.
Wait, what's Dollar Air?
Oh, well, I'd have to show you this clip. I'll give you just a second because, Dollar Air was like Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, but with dollars.
So you ask questions?
Yeah, I sent Austin out to different gas stations, Circle K and Quick Trip, to see who had the smarter customers. And we asked, are you smarter than the fifth grader questions? It was great.
Who had the smarter customers?
Oh, Rock 102.1 KFMA. There were no smart customers when we played Who Wants to Be a Dollar Heir. Mari, thanks for asking. We're doing a podcast broadcast stream, and I'm trying to fill in Mari of all the fun we've been having the past couple of weeks that she's been gone. And you need to be around more. I miss you. I miss the studio smelling better when you're here. And I don't want to sound weird, but can I smell your hair?
No.
Is that weird?
Yeah.
All right. Well, let me hit the reset. And I'll try not to be weird after I play this song. I'm dedicating to you because you said no to that. Uh-oh. Clip, you didn't hear this song. You don't know what I'm playing right now, do you?
Is it crazy?
It is crazy, bitch.
Yeah.
Sorry. I don't mean
okay. I like this song.
Oh, good.
Yeah, I'll embrace it.
Yeah, and I don't really want to smell your hair.
Oh,
right? No. I mean, it smells delicious.
It's got a lot of dry shampoo in it.
It smells like Pantene Pro V or something. But yes, thank you, brother. I appreciate it. And I do deserve it. Amari knows this. I've been grinding, and I got a year contract. I have a year to prove to them I could do this on my own. And then they'll renew it. It's up in June or July. So we'll see. Don't know yet, though. I know I pissed some people off along the way, and I've been trying to make up for that for the past 2 months. So I don't know. I mean, here's the reality, guys. I've been a lifelong F up. I'm a very passionate player. You see me. I wear my heart on my sleeve. I'm very honest to a fault. And sometimes my mouth will, get me in trouble. So is that a situation? I don't know.
Why are you mad, Todd?
Why are you pissed off, Todd? Here, let me get Todd in here. Sending you an invite.
I want to play D&D again, Todd.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We actually had Tristan over at that spot talking to the owners there. We definitely got to do, but we don't need to bring all your friends, Todd. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about. Yeah. Thank you, Anthony. I have been killing it. Check out the social media game, too. We posted our winner for our sandwich showdown, which I'll go ahead and show that right now. It's always fun. But yeah, of course, we took an opportunity to troll people because we had to. But you guys know. And oh shit. Hold on, I'm messing things up. Give me a second. Like I said, Monday, we're playing things kind of loosely on today's podcast broadcast. Todd should jump in here in a second. There he is. Hold on, let me pull this up real quick. Got a minute before we're on air.
Ooh.
All right. Good morning, Todd.
Hello, and good morning.
Yeah, how you doing, bud?
I am tired as hell right now.
Okay, so why are you pissed?
I'm always angry. I'm never not angry. That's
That's
secret.
very true. That's very true. All right, are you
Why am I
okay?
pissed this morning? We had Revo. There was maintenance guys here at 8:15 doing stuff, but I don't have to pay for it. The previous owner, new house, new.
Oh yeah, you're in a new house.
I got. Oh, okay. I might have to move that light.
Yeah, fix that real quick. We got to go back on here in just a second.
Mm-hmm.
I be on the air with us here.
All right.
All right, we got 12 seconds. Let's do this.
I gotta put something on that wall.
See, there you go, Mari. There's a Mari song. You're
Thanks
welcome.
so much.
She actually does love that song, so it wasn't a mean dig or nothing like that.
No.
Plus, I don't think you're crazy. Why do you like this song?
I'm a little crazy.
Okay, you're right. You are a little crazy. But you know what? All hot chicks are. All right, welcome back to Beef Vegan Presents, the podcast broadcast. Joining us via stream is the Todd. The Todd is angry this morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
Yeah. I came across a list of the top things we don't get enough of. And I wanted to share this with you in particular, Todd, because I feel like, this is something you definitely don't get enough of. And as a
I don't
friend,
get enough of a lot of things, so I'm interested.
Right. Well, as a friend, it's important for me to help you out and tell you. So if you were to guess what it is, what do you think it is?
Knowing you, probably all sex related.
I know.
Okay.
Oh,
That's a good guess,
Mine in the gutter.
but it's incorrect. And it's not sex
Well,
related.
That's also fair.
Yeah. I know that you're engaged now, so it's not that. And I couldn't say that from Mari either, but I do think she gets this a lot. The top answer was sunshine.
Oh, no, I mean, fair.
Yeah. The computer screen UV light doesn't count as sunshine. I don't know how many times I got to tell you this.
This light on me is natural here. Natural. I have more windows than you do.
Yeah, you have more windows. You're inside all the time. It's not even like direct sunlight getting at you. You have to stand outside for at least 15 minutes a day.
I have all of my stuff is inside. Sorry.
Well, see, that's the thing. Someone polled 2,000 people. The top answer was sunshine. So Todd's not alone in the lack of vitamin D, and he definitely needs to get it. Who doesn't need more vitamin D is his fiance, because Todd's been serving it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? All right, back to sex stuff. That's not all, though. I mean, the top things that we don't get enough of, apparently, according to this study: sunshine, vacation days,
True.
sleep, true that,
True.
money, oh my God, preach,
True.
and fresh air. So I guess if you want to try to better yourself, start with some sunshine. At least you know that's free.
Hey, it's open window season in Arizona right now. Like fresh air actually isn't really a problem.
Yeah, I mean, I see that you got the blinds open, but you're getting paler by the second. So I don't know if it's working.
Don't worry. Once it warms up, I'll go back outside. I have 2 huskies now that need to get lots of attention and movement. So
very, very smart. Huskies in Arizona. That's a great choice.
You don't get to choose your family.
There you go. Well, we're gonna have more with Todd on the stream. It's a podcast broadcast. We're gonna have Mari and Todd go heads up in a round of the last word. You can join us there via the stream on the Facebook page and youtube.com/beefvegan. More Beef Vegan Presents coming up next on Rock 102.1.
Ooh, a text. Text the letters KFMA to 51879 to join the Rock 102.1 text group.
No, we picked up the ring yesterday.
Oh, nice. You're just
And so I've just been like trial running it to make sure it's not like going to be wholly uncomfortable. I might get a different lower gauge design, but I might also just be like not used to having any rings or any jewelry at all. So it's a constant fidget source right now.
It looks nice.
Yeah, look at you.
I know.
Dude's locked down. Getting locked down, Todd. So your fiance's living with you now, huh?
Yes, she's here. She's actually at work off in the kitchen, but actually at her work.
Nice.
That's just where her office is, in the kitchen. That sounded way more sexist than it should have, but it's where we are right now.
That is awesome. Congratulations, dude. When are you doing a housewarming party?
After her stuff gets here. But we are doing a housewarming party. But yeah, her stuff isn't here yet. All my stuff has moved in. Her stuff is still like a week away, maybe.
Yeah, because this is where Todd fucked up. Because his fiance is Canadian, right? So he had a chance to move to Canada, and she decided to move here.
Hold on. I don't want to get into the specifics of why I didn't move to Canada, but it's in our 5-year plan. to just move back.
Right.
So that wasn't off the cards. It was just either she moved down here or we have to wait a few years before I move.
I do like that idea, though. What you got to do is you got to make it, you got to legitimize the marriage. So that way they approve the visa a lot quicker. Be like, hey, we've been married 5 years. All right. And, her coming to America, not a big deal right now. But people want to go to Canada. So I'm sure they're being a little more strict with who they allow in as citizens, so to speak. So if you do become a Canadian citizen, I do need you to adopt me because I need healthcare really bad. And I would appreciate that.
Well, I mean, that's a lot of paperwork.
Nah, that's all right. You're smart enough.
I have a real problem with paperwork. I don't know if you understand that.
Come on, you're in front of a computer all day. You got that. But first, I want to play a game. All right, here we go. I want to do a round of the last word. I don't get to do this that often anymore. I know. And this is a fun game. And Mari and Todd have not faced off against each other in quite some time.
It's been a while.
Yeah. So you guys know the drill. Well, we'll start off with Mari on this one. All right. It's verbal hot potato. And let me see. Try to pick a good category. Here we go. 30 seconds on the clock.
Ready.
Okay. Name the worst thing that could happen to a guy on a first date. Ready? Go.
Go in for the kiss and get denied.
Okay. Todd.
Try to pay and card declined.
Okay. Nice. Mari.
Be thrown up on?
Oh, yeah. That's gross.
Do the throwing up.
Yeah. That's gross too.
Be ditched?
Oh, yeah. Stood up.
Damn, that was my next one.
Looks like Mari won that first
That's
round.
not even the worst.
Fart.
Smoked you. All right, so
I
Mari's
don't
got
know.
one.
Fart. Like, I don't know.
I don't think you want to
The
do it on the
worst?
first date.
I guess the first, maybe.
It depends. I guess it depends. Here's the
Put your
next
pants, yep.
category. Todd, you're going to start off with this. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Name something you hope that nurses aren't saying about you when you're out during surgery. Go.
Which leg was it again?
What?
Which leg was it again?
Oh, which leg was it again? Okay. Yeah, that's good.
Commenting on your hemorrhoids.
Oh, okay. Talking about your hemorrhoids.
Giggling about your manhood.
Yep.
Oh.
Yep. That's the number one answer on the board.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Talking about your weight?
Yeah.
Pulling a Doogie Howser and feeling you up.
Okay.
Ew. Kissing your body.
Ooh. Okay.
Ooh.
Oh, in for the last second win. Mari just smoked Todd 2-0. And that means
Listen,
we're
I'm not
leading
going to
the third
argue.
round.
I'm not going to argue the win, but going from feeling up to kissing up, that's a barely a half step there.
Yeah, that's
I'm not
funny.
proud of my last answer. I don't know if it truly counts.
I'm not going to argue the win, but yeah, I don't know if as long as you feel bad about it.
I
that's
feel
okay.
like I cheated you. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
That was a bad last answer.
Hey, if you could do
Feel
me,
like an honest win.
Todd, if you're chilling on the stream, if I put you backstage, can you come back with the video? I'll definitely appreciate it on my
I can
brain
come
dead.
back with something.
Yeah. All right, let's do that for me. Thank you. I appreciate it because I'm brain dead right now, and it was a psychic dream fault. You know what I mean?
I don't have the porn yet. You brought me back too early.
Okay, that's right. All right, real quick. Now, we didn't do dirty DMs this morning, but I do want to play you a throwback of some of our favorite dirty DMs. This is a bunch of creeps emailing or messaging Mari on her Facebook page, and it went a little something like this. Check it out. Rock 102.1 presents another round of Mari's dirty DMs. You like the echo?
I do.
All right.
Real dirty.
Yes, it's another week, so we got another round of dirty DMs for Mari to deliver. Of course, you can slide into Mari's DMs on Facebook at Mari KFMA. Mari, what do you got for us this week?
Oh yeah, I got a classic this week. The guy said fancy it, right?
Fancy it.
Fancy it.
Okay, that was the open?
That was the open.
Okay.
I said fancy what in response.
Uh-huh.
He said 8 inches.
Oh, Jesus.
To which, of course, I said, no, thank you. But then he proceeds to send a picture anyway.
Oh, it was a setup.
It was.
Did it at least have a top hat on it? If you're gonna send an unsolicited D pic and you're saying fancy it, you'll class it up a little bit. Put a monocle on it, something. Make it look like Mr. Peanut.
Oh, that's good. That would be good.
That's what I would have done.
Yeah, he messed up. But no, he did not. He missed that opportunity.
That's the thing. When guys are 8 inches, they're just lazy. Did it look 8 inches?
No.
See. We always overestimate too. What other dirty DMs do you got?
Okay, so this guy said, "Hi, have you ever seen a micro penis?"
Oh, going the opposite direction here.
Opposite. I have one, and it usually gets laughed at.
Jesus, TMI much?
Yeah, and I mean, I don't know if he has like a humiliation fetish or whatever, but I just said no. But I really don't want to see any genitals today. And then he said, "Okay, sorry to offend."
Okay, see, the guys with the micro penises, they're super polite.
Very polite, right? I was like, okay, you can't be mad at that,
You still can be, but you're not. That's very kind of you.
I'm not. No.
Yeah.
All right, and this is our last one for the week. The guy said, "Question."
Okay.
And I said, "Yes."
Mm-hmm.
What's the question? He said, "How much would it cost to see you go to the bathroom?" Pictures or video works for me.
Oh, what is wrong with people, dude?
Yes.
Oh, Jesus. How much? What is the price for that, though?
Dude, I don't know. I don't want to put a price on that.
Okay.
It's just not even
just making sure.
Not happening.
Not even for like $500?
Yeah.
I'm asking for a friend.
No. I was curious too. I was like, what kind of bathroom activity?
Yeah.
And then he said the unthinkable. Which,
right.
I mean, I'll leave it up to your imagination.
The second option.
Yeah, the grossest option.
Well, I mean, you got to get your money's worth.
I guess. I told him to seek therapy and he didn't respond. So,
well, hopefully he went straight to his therapist's office.
I don't know.
Excellent. That's another round of dirty DMs here on Rock 2.1. Again, all you creeps, don't just send unsolicited D pics to strangers. Creep on Mari at KFMA. Or at Mari KFMA on Facebook. That's how you can find her. But still, don't send unsolicited D pics. Wait till she asks, which will be never.
Unless they have their top hat.
Yeah. I mean, if it's fancy looking, it's all tucked out, then absolutely send that
monocle
to everybody.
Yep.
All right, we'll be back with more Beef Vegan Presents after the break. Good. Well, we're on now. Oh. Yes, that was an old one. As we're, catching back up. I can say, a bunch of times. And in fact, actually, do you want to make an announcement that we've been keeping secret here for, I don't say 5 months? We've been keeping a secret for 5 months from the streamers, which I feel bad about.
I know.
But we did it because we didn't want to jinx anything, right?
Right.
Yeah. So go ahead and tell people we're going to get married. All right, that's not it. Would you like to? I mean, I've already kind of hyped it up a little too much. Yeah. All right, go ahead and tell people, Mari.
You see?
Oh, hold on. Okay, yeah, let's stand up.
Baby in there.
Oh, she got a baby in there. Look at the baby. Is it Todd's?
No.
Todd, is this your baby?
No. Negative. That's a hard no on that one. I have met her husband, and he is a nice dude.
Yes, he is. Kenzo is awesome. But yes, Mari is pregnant and has been pregnant for quite some time. Of course, we didn't want to say anything during the first trimester because you should never say that because you never know what might happen. You don't want to jinx it, She made it past that, as you can tell. And now, she's looking pregnant.
Thanks.
And it looks really good on you.
Thank you.
But that's the good news. But the bad news is that means we're racing against the clock with Mari.
My time is limited.
Yes, because when Mari has her second child, beautiful child, it will be too much for her to come in and hang out with us for a while. If not, for the rest of my contract, I don't know if I'll be sticking around. Who's gonna? Is the baby gonna come first, or I'm gonna lose my job first? That's a bet that we can put on FanDuel. See what the odds are. But but it is good, and I'm very excited for her. And selfishly, I wish it wasn't the case, but at the same time, I would never expect you to have to try to pull that double duty. So we're enjoying our Mari time while we have it. And we should. How many more months do you think we got?
April 29th is the dude's due date.
Right. Yeah, 2 dudes.
2 dudes.
Yeah, so that means in Mari's theory that she orgasmed when she had sex with her husband, because if you orgasm when you have sex and get pregnant, then it's going to be a boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I can't dispute it because I have a daughter. Well, she might be onto something. So we'll see. We got about 35 seconds. We'll do the video here right after we do our live break. Okay. Sound good? All right. So, and then what we're doing next is anyone's guess, to be honest with you. And I do want to show you, you know what? I'll go into this.
Yeah. Thanks, everybody.
The Salmon Showdown. Yes, it's awesome. It's great news for her. Sucks for the show. Yeah, but what are you gonna do? You know, I mean, I kept telling her husband, pull out, man. I need her for a good 2 years. He's like, I can't do it, man. You never seen that? All right, that's enough of me. Rock 102.1 KFMA. That's AWOL Nation with Sale. If you miss it, AWOL Nation just released a Scorpions cover song with Brandon Boyd of Incubus.
Really?
Yes. Ooh. And one of my favorite bands, Portugal the Man.
Oh, you do love them.
Yes. And I love AWOL Nation as well. And
Really?
I love Incubus. So you would think I would love this song, but I don't. I think it's terrible. It sounds like Scorpions, and that's not good. I'm not a fan of that at all. But you might hear on Incoming with Razor. And you be the judge. It looks like AWOL Nation is going to be releasing an entire album of covers, which again, I'm not happy about either. I got to talk to Aaron Bruno and be like, what's going on, man? Aaron Bruno, aka AWOL Nation, he used to be able to freestyle for like an hour straight. Like he used to be able to make up stuff on the spot. He could rap, sing, play instruments. The guy is so uber talented. So when I see that he's doing a project of all covers, it makes me feel like he's getting lazy or he's doing layups. Nobody wants a cover album. Yeah, who you, Dick Cheese? You know what I mean? Like, and if you're gonna do a cover album, make it like, I don't know, original.
Danzig
Don't make it
Elvis. That was a good one. Danzig did Elvis. It was good.
Danzig and Elvis. Well, okay.
He did it. It was good.
Well, yes, okay. And look, artists have been doing covers for days, obviously, or for years, not just days. I'm speaking slang. So, and there's artists who made their careers off doing covers. But to do a whole album of covers, again, not a fan of. And I'll give you an example. I'm going to play a little bit of this in just a second. It sounds like the original for the most part. It's Wind of Change. So it's not necessarily my favorite Scorpion song anyways. But I couldn't even tell you what my favorite Scorpion song. So maybe I'm just hating on the Scorpions. Right? Yeah, but fair. It just, with the amount of talent on this, it shouldn't sound like this. See?
Ooh, that flute.
Right. And you're like, okay, well, maybe they're just going to make it sound like Scorpions for a while and then make it all AWOL Nation sounding. So let me scrub ahead.
Oh, no. Nope.
Right?
Not a fan.
Is it vomit-inducing cheese?
Yeah.
Right?
It really is, though. I'm like,
I'm not a fan. I can't get behind this, Aaron Bruno. Portugal the Man, you should have said something.
I know.
Brandon Boyd, you're old, son.
Come on.
It's unfortunate. It really is. And I would hope that if he's going to be doing a whole cover of this or a whole album of these kind of covers, that he at least makes it sound like AWOL Nation. I can't. And so, and maybe I'm just being old man cranky, and maybe it's my lack of sleep. But for being such a fanboy of AWOL Nation and having a history with AWOL Nation, I'm deeply disappointed, and I hope he sees this. In fact, I'm going to email this clip to his publicist, see if I can't stage an intervention.
He's going to see this.
Yeah, he is going to see this, and he's going to block me and tell me to F off. But at least I know I'm speaking the truth. All right. The Todd has some video clips to share with us. A little TV time with Todd happening on the video podcast broadcast. You can join us on the Rock 102.1 Facebook page or youtube.com/BeefVegan. More Beef Vegan Presents coming up after Drowning Pool. Keep it right here on Rock 102.1. Clear. Okay. So I had to get that out of my system.
Thank you, Leslie.
I have to go look it up and listen to it now. I couldn't hear it, and I'm a little disappointed because everything you said sounded like I agreed with you. Everything you said, except for the part where you're like, "This sucks," because I couldn't hear it, and
Oh no.
I have a
That's
hard
why.
time believing that group of people getting together doing music sucked.
All right. Why don't you
It did.
pull it up and then you can use that as your next TV time. But first, what do you got for us here?
Oh, well, right now, this is what I've been addicted to for the last Christmas break. This is from the Joy Games. It is called Gunfire Reborn. It's currently available on Steam, just coming out of early access, and will hit all of the major consoles here in the near future.
So Steam is what? A streaming video gaming?
Steam is the
Steam?
primary platform for buying video games on the PC.
Oh, okay. So it started off as a PC game and it's got so popular it's going to go on all the consoles, huh? It looks like
yes. Well,
looks
this
like
has been made by a bunch of ex-BioWare devs who got out of that nonsense, started making their own thing, and this is a great kind of game to play with friends.
Okay.
As you can have, there's 5 different characters currently that you can play, and you can have 3 other friends play along with you. And it's got that roguelike flavor that I like to talk about, where it's always randomized. So everything you do, your builds, your characters that come along, you end up having to make choices like this, where you have to look at each one and weigh, well, how do I feel like playing this today? And you make your choice, and then you move on to the next thing.
Real quick
and you don't know
question.
what's going to come up.
Yeah, real quick question. Do people who play this game on PC have real life friends?
I mean, yeah.
I just
I think you're so funny.
I know. I crack myself up. I'm just like, no. But yeah, it looks like it's what point of view POV shooter.
It's
kind
all
of game?
first person shooter. Each of the 5 characters have different play style. The Birdman here that I'm playing, which I apologize, all the names are in Japanese. It's like Abao and Yao. I've never actually learned their real names.
Okay.
That's on me.
Yeah. Is
But
this you?
this
Are you
particular
playing this in real
character is
time?
designed- Sorry, go ahead.
Are you playing this in real time?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, this is
You're
all me
kicking ass.
playing this right now. This isn't just a video clip. No, I'll do these live and in person.
Yeah. Send Me an Angel, I guess, is a good Scorpion song. So that's not a bad one. But yeah, Winds of Change. Pull that up, dude. You're going to have to hear that. And they could hear it through your stream. So I'll let you pull it up. AWOL Nation, Winds of Change. And again, it features, and I can't even hear them. I don't know. Maybe they're all singing the chorus together, which is kind of like a cop out as well. If you can't prominently hear the vocalists like Brandon Boyd or John from Portugal the Man, then are they really even on this song? Or could this have been something you've overdubbed and made sound just the same? Oh, shut up. There's Juggalo Day in Tucson, February 18th and 19th. I did not know this, but now I know where I'm sending Austin on February 18th and 19th. That's going to be amazing.
You don't want to go yourself?
Maybe.
I'm
not opposed to it. I'm not
AWOL
opposed to
Nation,
it.
Wind of Change featuring Brandon Boyd. That sounds like the thing.
That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on, sharing now.
Yeah, you might have to get through a little
Yep,
you know,
I did. I
commercial
got through the
spot.
thing. There it is.
All
I
right.
didn't. Commercials, please. Ad block all of that. Thank you.
Nice.
Nice.
Oh, by the way, here's our troll post for our favorite sandwich shop. We threw Nickelback on there as a joke. Most of you guys saw that. Of course, that was the joke. I did put in the comments who the real winner was, and the real winner is EG's. EG's had an overwhelming amount of votes, both on Facebook and on Instagram. We did a poll, a percentage poll, and yeah, people just kept saying EG's. It was EG's over. Well, EG's over
out of those
Jimmy
4,
John's.
yes. Out of the 4 that got left, the final 4, EG's easy.
You say better than Jersey Mike's?
Yes.
You had like
Dude,
3
no one
Jersey
likes
Mike sandwiches at my birthday party, you son of a bitch.
Yeah,
If you
because
didn't
that's what
like
was
it,
He
there.
had to. That's all that was there. There was no chips. There's nothing. It was only Jersey Mike's. We had no
I
other
didn't
option.
like. don't take that as Jersey Mike's is bad. It's just EG's is better.
Well,
Wait.
I don't think Jersey Mike's is really that good though, and it's really interesting to me that he loves it so much.
It's so okay. So you went and you were disappointed that there were no other food. It was just
no,
subs
all
from
food
Jersey
appeals
Mike's.
to me. It truly doesn't. But I mean, to say that like Todd loves Jersey Mike's because he ate Jersey Mike's, that's all that was available.
That is a
Okay.
little
All right.
presumptuous of you.
I'm not good at throwing parties. I'll take note and
No,
try
it
to
was
have
a great party.
Well, you
That
know,
little betting game was really fun. Kenzo had a blast.
yeah, left, right, center. But
Mhm.
next time I'll work on the
Todd
spread
won.
a little better. Yeah, he did.
I'm
He won
listening to
money.
Winds of Change, and it is
Hold on.
it's Winds of Change so far.
It's 100% wins to change. Real quick, Vegan Egan. No, EG's did win legitimately. So it was not a troll thing. We wanted to do a straight up bracket and we counted the comments, and EG's in Tucson is hands down Tucson's favorite. All right. So put the volume up on this.
Whoa. What?
Oh, okay. I guess I can't hear it either.
Oh no.
Can you guys hold on, pause it? Can you guys hear Winds of Change? And just real quick, I want to know if you could hear him playing this song.
Let me make sure, because there's an option that allows me to share the share tab audio. There we go. Hold on.
Okay. Okay.
Nope, not that one. That one.
He's got
What this
this.
tells me is I have too many open tabs. I'm going to turn that to a normal volume.
Okay. I can hear it now.
I mean, it's just Winds of Change. Like, it starts off, it's Winds of Change. Cool.
Right. The whole thing is Winds of Change. That's the thing. It's nothing original about it. It's fucking karaoke.
Yeah. Like,
That's
okay. Yeah.
all
Okay. I've heard this
that's-
song before.
yeah, it's karaoke, and which leads me to this. It's like if you want to hear karaoke, lucky for you guys, I went out and did karaoke this Friday night, and let's see if I could. Oh, come on, I could play this. I have to download it.
It's awful.
Huh?
Yeah, it's really bad. That cover.
Yeah, it is bad. But and that's the thing. It's lazy to do straight up karaoke song and do you say it's your album of covers or whatever. That's not cool. And if every song is like that, then that's a bad thing. You know, that's not cool at all. And I can't get this. Damn it. I was gonna play you guys a video clip of me doing karaoke poorly.
I want to say thanks to Vegan though for that inside scoop on Firehouse and EG's.
Oh,
Since
what
you worked at both.
Okay, Vegan Iggy said, I worked at both, got tired of EG's free fast food, never got tired of Firehouse. Please, bros, don't make that mistake. Spend all your money well. Okay.
Firehouse is good and got done dirty in this list, frankly.
They did. They did. I know. You know what, though? This was basically a customer poll. Where are you guys going? And people, they go to EG's. Obviously, there's a shit ton of EG's in town. People grew up on it. And
Yeah, locale.
yeah.
Not anymore though. It's corporate now, right?
Yeah, but still, I think the point with the love for EG's is not necessarily the quality of it at this point. It's just that when you grow up with it, there's something in your brain that gets triggered, like the nostalgia factor. And that taste of what you had growing up, you just love because it brings back all this like fond chemicals in your brain. And
I have no more pretzels though. No more
maybe that's
pizza
why I
pretzels.
like Jersey Mike's, because I was raised on East Coast subs. I don't mess around.
It's good. It's a good sandwich. I just think you're like diehard love for it is really funny.
He is a Jersey Mike homer. We've had many conversations about how he's a Jersey
Mhm.
Mike homer.
I talked about it. Look, there's a whole theory to making the perfect sub. And you know, my argument, it carries weight. I know it does.
Oh.
Yeah. And whenever I break it down to people who consider themselves sandwich aficionados, they can't argue it because you know, I speak with not only passion but like a little expertise and knowledge about it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I would also another argument is, was this a sandwich? This was a sandwich battle, not a sub battle. Because if this was a sub battle, then EG's shouldn't have even been. EG's makes grinders. which aren't. It's
No,
this
a
is
grinder.
That. You're not even want to entertain that. All right.
No, a grinder is like an Italian, like BMT. So that's a nickname for that. But if you do a turkey sub and it's on an oblong like roll, that's a sub sandwich. So yeah, and then what we did find out is that one of the original owners of EG's opened up a location called Slice and Ice,
Yummy,
which
yummy.
essentially is EG's after they sold off EG's.
Oh my God, their ices, I think they call them, so good.
That sounds like a terrorist group.
No, it's so good. It doesn't have a bunch of like artificial colors in it. It's delicious, and the pizza is pretty good. I mean, it's just like really.
Oh, okay. So they got pizza too.
Yep.
Okay.
And their ranch is really good.
Okay. Well, you know,
OG ranch.
Wow.
Yeah, Arizona white people love their ranch.
I love.
We know this. I seen this for a fact as well. Yeah, but Beyond Bread got robbed. Chiba Hut got robbed. But we had to, we narrowed it down to 8, so that was our bad. Our next bracket.
Never really liked Chiba Hut. Like, it's all right. It's not a bad sandwich, but it's never been like, ooh. It really leans on the you're gonna be high. Please enjoy this anyway.
Those goo balls, you can't. Deny those goo balls. Though.
Look, you can't go to Chiba Hut and get something normal like a turkey sandwich and expect it to be the best. You have to get their like creative sandwiches to understand the brilliance of Chiba Hut. I had their sandwich that was cream cheese, grape jelly, and bacon. Fucking blew my mind. Hold on. Rock 2.1 KFMA. Welcome back to Beef Vegan Presents. We're talking all things subs as we did reveal the winner of our sandwich showdown, which you can now see on the Rock 2.1 KFMA Facebook page. We posted the winner and it was all your votes. We did this bracket 100% straight up and legit. Some people are upset about the results, but hey, you should have voted or tagged a friend to vote and help back up your favorite sub sandwich chain. And you know what? Shout out to all the sandwich places on this list because they're all incredible in a pinch. I just love sandwiches. So I eat it, every single one of them on a regular basis. I can't help it. What was your favorite on the list, Mari?
Ooh. I don't know if I had a favorite. I love Beyond Bread though.
Yeah. No, I ate there yesterday. I brought my daughter's little boyfriend to Beyond Bread for the first time. This kid grew up in Tucson. I'm like, do you want me to report your parents to CPS? How did they never bring you to Beyond Bread?
He grew up in Tucson. That's nuts.
Yeah.
It's a little bougie-ish, though.
I guess, yeah. And that might be it. But yeah, Beyond Bread started in Tucson 1998.
Oh, yeah.
I know that because I got the little Tucson little platter or, sign to put on my table. And it gave me a little fun fact about Beyond Bread. I don't know. I'm impressed. All right. Our Monday morning continues as we have a little bit more content to talk about on the podcast broadcast stream. And we'll wrap things up with your beef tip right after Marcy Playground. So keep it right here. Rock 2.1 KFMA. Clear.
What about Baggins? Was Baggins on there?
Baggins was on the list. Lost to Jersey Mike's. Yeah.
Makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
I keep misspelling things with my left hand.
And that happens.
I kind of like Jimmy John's.
Yeah, well, that's my girlfriend's brother is like a GM or a district manager at Jimmy John's. So I fuck with him all the time. And talk about like me and his other brother-in-law, we'll talk about how awesome Jersey Mike's is, send him pictures of Jersey Mike's. We were in Hawaii. We stopped at Jersey Mike's, did selfies with the subs. Yeah, so I love just kind of, and I have no problem against Jimmy John's. I just don't think you have
Jersey Mike's.
Yeah, you have to fold the meats. You have to bunch the meat. You need air pockets within the meats.
Oh wow, you get real technical.
Yes. There's a science to it.
Well, Jimmy John's is the basic bitch of sandwiches. Like I think we can all agree on that. Jimmy John's is just basic.
Right.
Pickles.
It's freakishly fast.
Boring. It's just nah. You get it. You get a sandwich. You get out.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. That's all it's good for.
Let's see. All right, I'm going through.
Wait, Todd, what was your favorite on the list?
I probably frequent Firehouse the most, but I think that's a matter of convenience. I mean, Subway might be the most convenient, but I probably frequent Firehouse just out of convenience.
Yeah, they're not by me.
Firehouse is good because the way they steam their meats, heat it up, and I like their mushrooms. We've talked about that. And they're very sweet. The bread, it's a sweet. It's almost like it's on a Hawaiian bun, but it's not. So I do like that. Baggins is good. Which I love till they change their menu up.
Which I never go
Potbelly.
to. Potbelly I never go to.
Yeah. And Shelly's saying Schlotzsky's, which I do love Schlotzsky's, but I think they're going out of business.
I never go to them.
I think there's one location here in Tucson. So
yeah, I think there is. But they're selling Cinnabons. It's by the airport. I just saw it recently.
yeah, no, Beyond Bread is a Tucson original.
They seem prissy, but they're actually very delicious.
Yeah.
And Ashley's Albacore is my go-to sandwich. I have that like monthly.
You know what I had yesterday? Brad's beef.
Ooh, did you like it?
I've had it before, but I mean, it's literally named after me twice.
Yes,
So
you
how
have to
can
order
I
it.
not like that sandwich? Yeah.
Wait, what'd the boyfriend get?
He had a BLT. It's pretty basic.
Mhm.
So I told him next time he's got to switch it up.
We gotta get the desserts, like their that fruit tart. Mm.
No, I don't fuck with
Mhm.
desserts.
You have to get the desserts.
You're out of your
You are.
mind. Okay. All right. Well, I agree. Let's see. Brian says Baggins Albuquerque turkey is my favorite. I had that like last week. See, that's the thing about this sandwich bracket.
Wow.
I am an expert because I frequent these places on a regular basis.
You eat a lot of sandwiches.
I do. It is probably one of my number one foods, that and pizza. And I'm still not thoroughly impressed with my East Coast pizza options out here. I do like my Rocco's. That's another bracket we'll do.
I love Rocco's.
Pizza chains. What other bracket should we do, actually? Streamers, because we're going to do another one here. Of course, March Madness is right around the corner. And my boss came in and he's like, I like the bracket idea, but you should have waited till March for March Madness. And I'm like, oh, yeah? I guess you're not a big fan of the fucking NFL playoffs, huh? Because that's a bracket too. Jesus. Come on, man. Why do I got to explain everything I'm doing here?
Ooh,
But anyways, yeah, sorry, I'm cranky
That's a
today.
big one, though. That's a big
Yeah.
one.
I'm like, that's why we did the bracket, because we're in playoff season. And it's literally 8 teams trying to whittle down to one.
I know. Did you see that game last night, though, with the KC?
Yes, it
That
was incredible.
Intense. The end was intense.
That's how I opened the show, was talking about these games this weekend. They were absolutely phenomenal. And that Kansas City Chiefs Bills game was probably one of the best football games I've seen in my entire life. Did you watch it, Todd?
My hope it was a 10 out of 10 game, but I hope they bring changes to the overtime rules.
Yeah, well, that's the feedback right now, because people are
It's
furious
unfair.
because they're like, yeah, the sudden death thing, it worked in Kansas City's favor, but these teams probably could have scored four touchdowns each, back to back, and it could have came down to like a 72-64 game if they just let them fire it off, and whoever stops scoring touchdowns first loses.
Actually, no,
You know?
I've this has been a problem, and I actually wrote a thing after Overwatch actually solved this problem.
Okay.
The game Overwatch solved the NFL's problem here with overtime, because you need to let both teams have an attempt. So you
Yeah.
get rid of the kickoff part of it.
Right.
Both teams the offenses get to start at the 20. So each team will get the ball at the 20, and you do a coin toss to see who goes first, because that becomes less relevant. And the first team that goes, and all they're doing is setting a marker with the time. You get 5 minutes on the clock, you get one timeout. And you go out and you set a mark, and you're either setting a touchdown or a field goal with X time on the clock that the other team has to beat, or the other team stops you at 5 minutes and you're setting a marker on the field that the other team has to get past in 5 minutes.
Okay.
There's I don't want to get into the nuance of like if there's a turnover where the marker goes and things like that right now, but it gives both teams the chances. It cuts out special teams. It cuts out the real randomness of the coin toss. It solves all of the problems by just going out and setting markers that teams have to beat. And then it's really it's a demeasuring contest after that.
That's true, but it sounds a little complicated. I mean, as of right now, the way the overtime rules state is like if the team that gets the coin flip scores a field goal, then the other team has a chance to respond back with a touchdown to win. Or if the team that wins the coin flip scores a touchdown, it's straight up over. Why couldn't it just be that if they score a touchdown, the opposing team has a chance to respond to that? And if they don't score the touchdown, then it's game over. But if they score a touchdown, we do it all over again. And hell, man, yeah, if it's a game like that, we want to see that game last forever anyways. So what's the big fucking rush?
Money.
I don't know if you actually want to see those games go for forever. It feels good, but we need to put an end on it.
In the case of, the Bills versus the Chiefs, we wanted to see Josh Allen and Patrick Mahomes keep going. And what they were doing, that lights out fourth quarter, was goddamn magical. Like their plays were outstandingly, it's going to be clips that we're going to be watching for an entire generation when we talk about this game. They got highlights from this for it's going to last decades that people are going to be like, remember this game? That's a big deal. So they missed the golden opportunity on that. And I do feel bad for Bills fans and Josh Allen in particular, because Josh Allen showed he's legit.
Oh, those thirds.
And I know a lot of people knew he was legit. Now I'm finally on board. I didn't know he was legit until last night. And I'm like, oh my God, yeah. That's it. And these guys are both 25, 26. Oh,
25, 26.
Yeah, that's a big deal. So,
hey, La Fiamme pizza is very good.
Okay.
And Mario's.
That's good to know. All right, 5
Save it
seconds.
for the bracket.
All right, here we go. Rock 102.1 KFMA. It's Beef Vegan Presents. I've had a good time hanging out with my good friend Mari. And of course, Todd via stream, via satellite. We'll hopefully see Todd in studio again, but you can see his lovely face on the podcast broadcast stream. We're almost out of time. All this week, we're going to have Rico sitting in. We'll have Kat joining us. We'll give tickets away for the Tucson Roadrunners, and we'll have a lot of fun. But before we leave, let me leave you with this. Here's a beef tip. Did you know that the average American loses sleep over debt every single week? Every single week. We lose over 200 hours of sleep a year worrying about debt, right? I'll tell you who doesn't lose sleep. Homeless people. And they don't even have debt. They just have no money. So my beef tip to you is, if you don't have the cash to buy something, don't buy it. Don't fall into the trap. A lot of people, they end up trying to say, oh, I'll just pay this off in the long run. And then they'll amass a bunch of credit card debt. Sometimes we just got to live without. And the less is more strategy happens when it actually increases the happiness. The less you have, sometimes you can be even happier. So that's my beef tip to you. Don't get in over your head. And if you can't buy it with the money in your bank account, don't worry about it. Think about something else and go out and live your life, so that way you won't lose any sleep. And hell, you might even make more money if you're more rested. So there you have it. That's my beef tip of the day. You don't have to live by it. It's just my opinion. All right. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube page, youtube.com/beefvegan. Thank you again, Maury. Thank you, Todd. Thank you, streamers. And thank you guys for listening. Riley's up next. Enjoy the rest of your day. Drive safe, ride safe. And as always, rock local. Later.
When you wish upon a side of beef,
Thank you.
soon will come
thank you.
an end to all your grief. But if you've been mean or kind of bad, I will knock out all your teeth.